take monkey hormone or pig hormone or bovine hormone and get the same kind of effects. You can get glandular medicine. That's how glandular medicine works. Typically, they'll use pigs or cows, but the hormones are all the same. Hormones are command molecules. They tell cells what to do. The steroid hormones all derive from cholesterol, and they're all made primarily in the adrenal glands and the sex glands. It's very important because the adrenal glands are your body's stress glands. Sex glands are the body's reproductive glands. After menopause, or as we get older, and our sex gland production of estrogen and testosterone and progesterone drop, especially for women, steroid hormones are supposed to come out of the adrenal glands. The adrenal glands are supposed to pick up the slack. You guys, you ladies, you don't need hormone replacement therapy because your adrenal glands are supposed to pick up the slack. Once your ovaries and the female reproductive system stops making estrogen, which occurs after menopause, the adrenal glands pick up the slack. If that's not happening, chances are you've got a stressed out adrenal system and a stressed out body. Sugar is the primary culprit, but of course there's also emotional stressors and mental stressors as well. If you're dealing with hot flashes, or you think that you have a problem with hormones or estrogen, or your doctor's trying to convince you, or you're thinking about hormone replacement therapy, in my opinion, you'd be way better off working on your adrenal glands, working on adrenal health, using nutrients for the adrenal glands. Zinc and vitamin C are especially important. The B complex, vitamin B12, these are all give you adrenal support. You can use adrenal gland extract. As I was saying, adrenal gland extract from animals will get you the same kind of hormone replacement, because bovine and porcine, pig adrenal glands and cow adrenal glands make the same hormones that we do. Keeping your sugar down is another great strategy for helping the adrenal glands make estrogen, so you don't have to deal with toxic estrogen replacement therapy. And to make no mistake about it, and I know there's some good alternative practitioners who naturopaths and folks who eschew or avoid drugs, and they're all about hormone replacement therapy. Well, I'll tell you what, if I was a woman, I wouldn't go near hormone replacement therapy. Estrogen is a major toxic hormone if it's taken into the body incorrectly, and that's pretty much what's going to happen if you're dosing yourself pharmacologically. The amount of estrogen that's floating around in your blood is infinitesimal. It's in the billionths of a gram. Even if you're taking a microgram dose, that's 1,000 times greater than the amount that's floating in the blood. This is craziness. This is why, if you just Google estrogen toxicity, estrogen in cancer, estrogen in blood clots, estrogen in heart disease, you're going to get a whole bunch of information. Go to scholar.google.com so you get the real deal. You get the scientific information, not the propaganda. Not that scientific information is not sometimes propaganda, but at least you get some more hardcore research at scholar.google.com or pubmed.com. If you're a woman and you're being talked into hormone replacement therapy, keep your adrenal glands strong and healthy and unburdened before you dose yourself with pharmaceutical estrogen. The more stress a woman is under or man is under, the more your adrenal glands will be converting your cholesterol into cortisol and not into the hormones of youth and repair. Did you guys get this? Cortisol is stress hormone. It comes from the same place that estrogen and testosterone and progesterone and the youth and growth and repair hormones come from. If your adrenal glands are diverting the cholesterol to cortisol because it's dealing with all kinds of stress, mental, emotional stress, nutritional deficiency stress, low oxygen stress, sugar stress, that's less raw material. It's going to be available for testosterone and progesterone and estrogen. And by the way, that also means you're going to be making more cholesterol. Sugar and stress will induce greater cholesterol production. You don't need a statin drug. You don't need it ever with a capital E. What you need to be doing, if you're thinking about a statin drug, is working on the production of cholesterol, working on why you're making too much cholesterol, and you'll find sugar behind that, and you'll find stress behind that as well. Stay away from blood sugar spiking foods. Use your deep breathing. Use your Mighty 90 essential nutrients, especially the ultimate EFAs, vitamin A, vitamin E, zinc, vitamin C, vitamin B, the whole B complex, which you'll get in the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, of course, and vitamin B12. If you're thinking about hormone replacement therapy, in my opinion, you'd be much more well advised, if that's the right way to say it, to get a vitamin B12 shot once a month. Everybody probably over the age of 40 or 50 would benefit from a vitamin B12 shot. Not all endocrine hormones are steroid hormones or derived from cholesterol, as we said. Other endocrine hormones that go through the blood, are made of protein, or made of amino acids. They're protein-like. They're called peptides. They're watery. They're water-soluble, unlike the steroid hormones, which are fat-soluble. Thyroid hormone, insulin, melatonin, these are all examples of peptide hormones. And not all hormones travel through the blood. Endocrine hormones travel through the blood, but some hormones get squirted directly from where they're produced into various openings in the body, especially the digestive system and especially the skin. These are called exocrine hormones, not endocrine hormones, which go inside the blood, endo meaning inside. These are called exocrine hormones. One of the most famous of the exocrine hormones are the pheromones. Pheromones are hormones of attraction. They're hormones that come out of our skin and communicate to the opposite sex or the same sex what's going on with us in terms of our vitality, in terms of our health, in terms of our sexuality, in terms of our physical attractiveness. These are called pheromones, and like the endocrine hormones, they're also evolutionarily conserved, and insects make pheromones. Lizards make pheromones. The same pheromones we make are similar to the ones we make to communicate with each other. This is how ants talk to each other. Ants will squirt out a little hormone, and they'll drop it on the ground, a little pheromone hormone. They'll drop it on the ground. Other ants will somehow get the message that there's food somewhere or there's an enemy somewhere, all based on this exocrine hormone that the ant secretes. Exocrine hormones are secreted directly into the digestive system. They help us digest our food, help us process our food. These are make-it-happen chemicals. Like the endocrine hormones, they're make-it-happen chemicals that are secreted right into various parts of the body, unlike the endocrine hormones, which are secreted in the blood. Then there's another type of hormone that doesn't get secreted into the blood or doesn't get secreted into a cavity of the body like the digestive system, but rather these hormones get pumped out of a cell and then they activate cells' neighbors. Or they can actually do a U-turn and activate the cell that's secreted, allowing the cell to self-activate. This is so cool. These are hormones that self-activate the cell that secreted them or sometimes activate the neighboring cells, the cells in the area. They'll literally secrete a substance outside of themselves. That substance will either turn around and activate the cell that secreted it in the first place, or it will activate cells that are neighboring. These are called autocrine hormones. Auto meaning self. Or sometimes they're called paracrine hormones. And these hormones activate the neighbors. Para meaning next to or neighboring. Autocrine hormones are hormones that activate the same cell that secreted it, and paracrine hormones are hormones that activate the neighbors of that cell. And you don't hear much about these hormones, but you know what, you guys? They are probably, if not the most important chemicals in the body, they certainly are right up there. I have to tell you, they're probably the most important class of chemicals in the body, in my opinion. They're more important than the steroid hormones. They're more important than the exocrine hormones. They're more important than the peptide hormones. They're more important probably than any other biochemical that the body makes, because they allow cells to have instant responsiveness to the environment. Instantly, cells can respond to the environment via these autocrine hormones and paracrine hormones. And it's a shame that we don't hear a lot about them, because every single disease we suffer from, everyone, especially inflammation, involves autocrine and paracrine hormones. All right, I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side. 855-660-4261 is our number. Got some lines open for you. We're coming back at you with more good health information on The Bright Side right after this.
My Magic Mud is a tooth whitening powder that removes plaque and detoxifies your mouth. It's safe for your enamel, giving you a beautiful polish and a dentist-like clean after every use. My Magic Mud is also the perfect remedy for pain caused by sensitivity. It strengthens your teeth and gums for a strong, healthy smile. The ingredients are 100% natural and it's safe for children. Simply brush with My Magic Mud right before bedtime for a cleaning you can count on. Visit mymagicmud.com.
This is Dan Pilla. Do you owe the IRS money you can't pay? Are tax debts crippling you? I've defended people from the IRS for over 30 years. I've helped thousands, and I can help you too. I wrote the book on IRS settlement, and I'm telling you, there's no such thing as a hopeless case. Call 800-34-NO-TAX to finally get free of IRS debt. With the IRS's new programs, there's never been a better time to solve your problem. Call 800-34-NO-TAX. That's 800-34-NO-TAX, or my website, danpilla.com.
If you need to say happy birthday, happy anniversary, thank you, or simply I'm thinking of you, ProFlowers.com is the key. ProFlowers has stunning bouquets, like the best-selling 100 blooms for $19.99. Plus, ProFlowers will include a glass vase for free. Sending someone a wonderful surprise of beautiful flowers sent fresh from the fields is easy. Choose the bouquet you like, pick the delivery date, and each order is 100% guaranteed. Plus, all bouquets from ProFlowers are guaranteed to last at least 7 full days. Beautiful, fragrant flowers, picked fresh and sent to your loved one for lasting enjoyment. To get this incredible savings and send someone 100 gorgeous blooms with a free vase for $19.99, go to proflowers.com. Click the blue microphone in the top right corner and enter code PLOW. That's proflowers.com. Click the mic and enter code PLOW.
Moms of America, stand up and stop taking abuse from your kids.
I pledge never to let my kid disrespect me ever again.
I pledge to stop letting my daughter walk all over me.
I pledge to stop living in fear of my son's anger.
I pledge never to feel like a bad parent ever again. Because I'm not.
I pledge to stop letting my child's behavior control my home.
I pledge to be a mom with kids who listen. A total transformation mom.
I'm Janet Lehman, co-creator of the Total Transformation Program. We created the Total Transformation to help parents with difficult child behavior. Now I'm giving it away free. All you need to do is get the program and let us know how it works for you. We'll let you keep it for free.
Call 1-800-256-7795. That's 1-800-256-7795. Call now. Call 1-800-256-7795. That's 1-800-256-7795.
We live in a complicated society. Stressful issues are always popping up. Have you ever been treated unfairly by someone? Have you ever been overcharged for a repair? Have you ever signed a contract or a document? Worried about identity theft? How many times have you been in those unique situations where you just wanted to call an attorney to find out if you're right or wrong, or what your legal rights are? But every time you think about calling an attorney, what do you think about first? That's right. Who do you call, and how much will it cost? Our friends at Legal Shield have found a solution. With a nationwide network of 6,900 attorneys who average over 19 years of experience, Legal Shield's law firms take over 40,000 calls per week helping their members. For less than $20 per month, you can have access to Legal Shield on everything from the trivial to the traumatic. Let Legal Shield stand up for your rights at lsprotection.com. That's lsprotection.com. Or call 855-340-SAVE, 855-340-7283.
Results will vary from case to case.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99 and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows, pause and rewind live TV, even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV.
Free from the shackles of corporate America, we're the place for independent thinkers. GCN.
Okay, we are back on the bright side. I am Pharmacist Ben. Our number is 855-660-4261. Got a couple lines open for you. Still waiting for an answer to our trivia question. What is the oldest of all the hormones? Anybody who can tell me that, I'll send you out a Beyond Tangy Tangerine on me. Oldest of all the hormones. We're talking hormonal health. There's four major kinds of hormones. The endocrine hormones, those are squirted in the blood. Peptide hormones and steroid hormones, those are the ones most of us think about when we talk about hormones. The exocrine hormones include pheromones. Those are sexual attraction hormones and communicating hormones that tell the outside world what's going on inside our bodies. Exocrine hormones are also secreted into the digestive system, into the digestive cavity. Exocrine hormones don't go through the blood. They go into the cavities of the body or a part of the body, externalized out of the body. And then you have the two hormones that react with cells, either the cell that secreted that hormone or the cell's neighboring cells. Those are paracrine and autocrine hormone, and they are, in my opinion, the most important molecules, biomolecules in the body. We don't hear much about them. You've heard of some of them, yet nobody ever told you they were hormones probably, and every single health issue involves on some level these autocrine or paracrine hormones. In fact, everything we do, every single thing we do somehow involves these autocrine and paracrine hormones. And here's a little tip for you, because we're not going to finish, I'm going to finish this up on our next episode, but I'm going to give you a little tip. They all involve essential fatty acids. Autocrine hormones